If you found our methodology, podcast, and general view on sales performance intriguing, you may find this offer very interesting. And as you know, we don't do them often. Before I share what the offer is, here's 3 brief questions I'd like you to consider. Number 1, do you want to take your prospecting to the next level without being that guy who struggles with solicitation confidence and boundaries? 2, do you want to know exactly how to build trust with people in a way that compels them to want to spend time with you? 3, do you want to build an outreach cadence and routine that will help you succeed in a hyper-changing business environment? If yes to any of these questions, join Lapin 180 in our new 4-part webinar series that starts February 15th, 2023. Go to lapin180.com/webinars to learn more about this special series. This is 180 Conversations, with tens of millions of LinkedIn invites, emails going out each and every single week. What are you doing to sound different? It's all about engaging your prospects. But to engage your prospects, you're going to have to think different and you're going to have to sound different. Let's go. All right, Pam. So here's what I think would be interesting today for the 180 Conversations. I have 3 solicitations here, all happening within the same week and a half time frame from 3 different companies that are all in the same exact industry. And it's very interesting to see the promises that they make and how they go about communicating, obviously, with their potential buyers or prospects like me.
Okay. All right.
All of them, again, are in the same exact expertise industry. They do the same thing.
3 in a week.
3.
Okay.
So, first one.
All right. I'm going to read the first one. First of all, the subject line says, Dan, can you take on 1 to 2 referrals? Body of the email. Hi, Dan. If so, let's hop on a call. We run simple but effective sales strategies for small businesses who can handle 1 to 2 new customers per month. We've done this for over 1,000 companies over the last 7 years. Most small business owners get all of their business from referrals. Unfortunately, means they have no control over their monthly growth. That can be stressful. At the same time, nearly all owners agree that outbound sales would help their business. This company bridges that gap. We build the strategy, prospect lists, sales copy, and do the actual outreach to open conversations between you and your prospects. Then you just need to close the deals. Do you have time to talk later today? My goodness. Happy to explain our strategy.
All right. So for our listeners, I think they do a good job of succinctly explaining what they do in this instance, unlike the other ones we're going to read. Okay. But I also don't understand the simplification of then you just need to close the deals. It's as if it's so easy to close business. And I know our listeners are probably also shrugging their shoulders and rolling their eyes going, yeah, sure, it's easy.
And if it were that easy, there'd be a line down the street of people wanting to enter into sales every single day.
But here's the thing. Again, it comes down to, do you have time to talk later today?
It is always so funny to me how anyone would assume that I'm going to drop everything, including whatever commitments I have, in order to have a conversation same day.
You know, Pam, I think it was a decent email. An ending that would have been effective might have said something like, at your discretion, let me know if an exploratory conversation might make sense. And I can share with you how we've helped other consultants or small businesses.
Agreed.
But when you throw in there, do you have time to talk later today? It's like, what's
Needy.
the urgency?
Needy.
That's
Exactly.
so needy,
Needy.
so scarce, so everything. Everything you said in the 5 sentences prior, wiped out.
Gets wiped out. It does.
All right, Pam, let's go to the next one. I will read it.
Okay.
All right. This one's a little longer, listeners. It's the same type of company. They do the exact same thing. Dan, I handle the selection process for the blank. That's the name of the company. My team searches for experienced partners in the agency, financial services, or consulting space, and you met the criteria. I feel really good now.
I wonder what the criteria was.
Breathing.
Do you have a pulse?
As a partner, we would introduce you to business owners in our network looking to buy services like yours. These business owners come to us because they know we'll introduce them to excellent service providers like you. We operate one of the most significant and most premium networks. The net, I don't know what that means, or net, excuse me. You'll have appointments booked on your calendar with new customers. The model, you pay for each qualified appointment. You should expect to close business with 30% of our appointments. Each month, we bring on a limited number of new partners, mainly for quality control. So I'd love to talk to you about joining us. When can I give you a call to give you more information? At the beginning, they say we've met the criteria. And then in the second last sentence, they say that they're worried about quality control.
Mm-hmm.
So
A little bit of a mixed message.
I'm not sure there. What do you think, Pam?
I know our listeners know this, but I think it's always worth repeating. You know, Dan and I understand and respect how difficult outreach is. So please understand when we go through these, it really is to highlight some of the things that we all know at the end of the day align more with low intent, scarce, and attachment than it does high intent, detached, and abundant. Because again, we've been there. We understand how hard this is, but it's all about understanding what we don't want to do, maybe how it sounds because we don't realize how it sounds when we read it. When you read this one, I just feel like as somebody who doesn't know or understand what it is this business does, you're trying to put things in front of me. I call it the hook. You're trying to give me some sort of hook so that I take the bait and get on a call with you. And I just feel like there's a different way we can approach that. You know, the statistic, we're the most premium. I don't know that. How am I supposed to know that? You met the criteria. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So I just sometimes feel like we think these words or we're trying to bait this hook for people. And I just don't think it's effective as we all think it is. And again, listeners, I'm subject to this too. I used to do this all the time. These types of hooks.
And for our listeners, there were 2 more emails sent out within the next 5 business days. The other 2 emails, they ended with, "Can we talk later today by chance?"
Yes,
So again, it's like, can I get on the phone with you? Can we talk right now? Do you have any time in the next hour? What about the next minute? It's just, okay, everybody settle down.
Well, and you know, on the second one too, she says, Dan, quickly following up on my note below to find a time to discuss. My last note was a little long, so I'll just summarize it. Again, it seems like you're trying to find a way to come back at me. I think there's just better ways that we can do this without seeming so desperate. And to your point, Dan, 2 more emails in less than a week span time, 9 days span time.
All right, Pam, here's the third one. Again, same industry. All right, they do the same exact thing as the first 2. Dan, highly impressed with the team you're building. My name is blank, and I work for blank agency. Have built multiple of our own agencies as well as over 350 client agencies to multiply 7-8 figure by developing rock solid sales teams and systems. I'm not even sure that person knows how to write a proper sentence. In short, we build departments that search for, nurture, and close deals for rock star agencies like yours. I have a rock star agency, Pam. How cool is that?
I'm very happy to be part of the Rockstar Agency, Dan.
So if it's a rock star agency, do we go get like tattoos and stuff? That'd be kind of cool, huh? This is done by recruiting and training your own US-based team, architecting your process, and building your tech stack of done-for-you basis.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah. In fact, every one of our clients have been ROI positive within 90 days of working with us.
I don't know what that means either.
Building a US-based sales team, something you like to discuss further? Let me know what you think. Or if you're not currently interested, you can let me know that too. So I really don't understand, like, at least what 3 or so sentences in there, what he was trying to say.
Me either. It's very unclear what they do and how they do it.
And if it's unclear of what they do and how they do it, does that build trust?
No.
Okay.
Makes me extremely skeptical.
And maybe even annoyed.
And maybe, Dan, that's this company's hook. Let's make it so unclear that they want to really understand what we do. I mean, that could absolutely be the motive for writing it this way. Let's just confuse the heck out of people and they have to talk to us.
Again, there are multiple attempts then within about a week time frame to get in contact with me. On the last one, they go as far to say, I'll paste my calendar below for easy booking. Here's the link. Thank
At least
God.
he's trying to make it easy.
I know. Thank God he made it easy for me. Don't know what I would have done otherwise. Again, Pam said it right. We don't like cold call prospecting either. None of us do. All right. There's a lot of work that goes into it. But the main thing about that targeted cold calling effort is you have to remember it is part of a process. You cannot have expectations. All right. You don't know when someone's going to connect back or respond back. Your role and responsibility is to give and help that prospect feel safe so that if they do have an interest, they feel safe to respond back. All right. Not in doubt, not questioning, not uncertain. All right. Transparency, clarity, benevolence, high intent, all of those things need to find their way into your outreach cadence. And Pam, and I know, if anybody can talk about cadence, it's you.
If you're ready to get uncomfortable and level up to high performer status, find out how you can change the conversation by sending us your sales outreach via email or voice recording at podcast@lapin180.com.